Good evening, everyone. Mayor, I'd like to call to order the reorganization meeting of the Elmwood Park Mayor and Council for January 5th, 2023, to order at 7:08 p.m.
Roll call. Okay, how's everybody doing out there? That's it? Come on. This is a happy night. We'll be swearing in 2 council people. It's the New Year's, and we got a lot to be grateful for. What we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bless this meeting, and the man that could do it the best way possible is Pastor Ron.
All heads bowed, please. Heavenly Father, first and foremost, your divine presence is welcome in these chambers. We thank you, dear Lord, for bringing us through 2022. You have kept us, you have protected us. Now that we're in 2023, we ask you for your heavenly presence. We ask you for your protection, your guidance. Give the council, the governing body of this town, give them your fortitude. Impart your wisdom into their minds. Give them your love in their hearts. Protect this town and all of your residents. We ask you, Lord, to keep us on one accord. Even when adversity we are challenged with, we will look to you for your divine presence and your guidance. We ask you this in Emmanuel's name, and we all say, Amen.
Amen. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated, please. Whereas Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of the State of New Jersey require at the commencement of every meeting a statement of compliance be read by the presiding officer. Now, therefore, be advised that the meeting requirements for this meeting have been met by publishing a special meeting notice in the Record and Herald News, and by posting such notice in the office of the Borough Clerk, as well as in a public place within the municipal building, and also by notifying interested citizens. Said notice was posted on December 28th, 2021, and published on December 30th, 2022.
At this time, as the acting borough clerk for the Borough of Elmwood Park, it is my duty to certify the general election results from November 8th, 2022 for the position of council. Francesco Fasolo, 2,448 votes. Daniel Golubek, 2,431 votes. Pamela Troisi, 2,238 votes. Andrew Tessalino, 2,221 votes. Certifying that the winners of said election for position of council are Francesco Fasolo, council member full term, Daniel Golubek, council member full term. At this time, we will have our swearing-in ceremony. I will ask that everyone please rise for the Elmwood Park Police Honor Guard, who will be escorting in council member-elect Francesco Fasolo and council member-elect Daniel Golubek. Okay, at this time, I will ask that Councilmember-elect Francesco Fasolo please come forward with his family, who will be sworn in by Patterson Mayor Andre Saya. Yes. You all may be seated. Yes.
Before I proceed with the swearing-in ceremony, in full disclosure, Elmwood Park is a home away from home for me. In fact, my in-laws live in Elmwood Park. My brother lives in Elmwood Park. And my kids love to go to the Boston Market in Elmwood Park. My wife likes Mykonos on Route 4 as well. But I want to tell this young man, and I mean young man because I went to his surprise birthday party a few months ago at the Brownstone, how immensely proud I am of Councilman Fasolo. As a matter of fact, he's all about improving infrastructure. They've paved over 30 roads. He's invested in the police. Most importantly, as a part of the 0% tax increase team with Councilman Dan Golubek. Also want to point out his mom. This is a significant moment for her. And she is his MVP, most valuable parent. So congratulations to you and the whole Fasolo family. So is your mom going to hold the Bible? Oh, you're great. You ready, Councilman? Please raise your right hand, your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of City Councilman according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, Councilman.
Okay. At this time, I would like to call forward Councilmember-elect Daniel Golubek with his family, who will be sworn in by Garfield Mayor Rich Rigoloso.
It seems like I'm always following Mayor over there. And I got to follow his speech too. Dan, would you like to hold this book? All right. You can keep the hand up. No, keep it up. Don't worry about it. I'm not ready yet. I just want to congratulate Francesco and Danny. The future of Elma Park never looked so brighter. They made the right choice. You know, when you get a 0% tax team here, that is the right choice all the time. You know, Lower Bergen County, Southern Bergen County looks brighter because of these guys. This is a young team here. This is a young team, and the future of Elma Park looks great. So congratulations, everybody. And congratulations to the residents of Elma Park. All right, now we can do the ceremonies here. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties under the office of, according to the best of my ability. So help me. There you go, brother. You are the man.
Mayor, at this time, I will do the roll call. On roll call, we have Council Members Balisiri.
Here.
Dennis. Here. Fasolo.
Here.
Golubek.
Here.
Pellegrin.
Here.
Sheridan.
Here.
Mayor Coletti.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, moving along here, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we'd like to select our council president for 2023. May I have a nomination for council president?
I'd like to nominate Councilwoman Sandra Ballesteri for council president.
I'll second that nomination.
Call the roll, please.
Resolution R-01-23, selection of council president, whereas the nomination was made by Councilmember Golubek and seconded by Councilmember Fasolo to name Councilmember Balisiri as council president. Now therefore it be it resolved that Councilmember Balisiri is hereby named the council president for the year 2023. Can I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Ballesteri.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I will ask for Council President Ballesteri to come forward with her family to be sworn in. She will be sworn in by Mayor Andre Saya.
Yes, I'm earning my pay today in Elmwood Park, of course. Also want to point out, yes, Elmwood Park is my home away from home, but I like Garfield too. Mayor Riggs. We're gonna go to La Fortaleza after this for the celebration, of course. So in describing our council president, I can only use superlatives. She is an exemplary public servant. 10 years Board of Education, 10 years the Board of Health, 3 years in the Board of Recreation, 3 years Board of Health, that you're entering your 5th year as a council person here. But I believe the most important aspect is that she's been married for 37 years. What do you say about that? Yes, okay. 5 children, 5 grandchildren, and 2 of her sons are sheriff's officers. So that's a testament to you, Mom, and now Council President. So, yes. Please raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Yes, there you go. The other right hand. That's right. And repeat after me.
Yeah.
I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, justly perform all the duties of the office of Council President. I can say it simultaneously, that's fine. According to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, Council President. It's incredible.
At this time, I'd like to dismiss the honor guard. Please stand while the colors leave the room, please. Thank you. You may be seated. Mayor, I'd like to recognize and thank the dignitaries that are with us in attendance this evening. I will start first with Senator Nellie Poe, Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter, Assemblyman Benji Wimberly, Patterson Mayor Andre Saya, Garfield Mayor Richard Rigoloso, Bergen County Commissioner Mary Amoroso, the Bergen County Sheriff Anthony Curitan, and Bergen County Clerk John Hogan.
At this time, we will have special remarks and presentations made by the dignitaries, if there are any.
Any special presentations? We'll start off with that. Yes, absolutely.
I ran a little late tonight. I was up in Fort Lee.
Okay.
They like to talk up there.
How'd you get here, by helicopter?
Oh, we flew. I'm still dizzy. So thank you all for allowing me to be part of this very significant and important event this evening. Members of the governing body, honored guests. So I've been doing this since I was a kid. So Mayor, that explains things, you know? So we have to remind ourselves as we go through our daily routines, a lot of us go to a lot of events, why we're here. And for the young people too, why we're here. We're here to reaffirm our democratic republic. Notice democratic republic. Things in Washington are a little challenging these days. We're hoping that they work through it. But democracy is not easy. We all know that. Those of us who serve and those of us whom we serve. Democracy is challenging. There's always new challenges. It's always changing. And we have to step up, and we have to get along, and we have to get the job done. Our task is to always serve the people who put us in these positions. whether it's a pothole. Mayor, you get pothole calls?
Yes.
Vinnie Bellucci up in Fairview told me he's got no potholes. So I said to him, I come from the humble poor town of Northville, and we got potholes. And one of the mayors on the PA, one of the council members on the PA, Councilman Russo, said, yeah, sure, you're poor, he says to me. So whether filling potholes is a more lofty goal of good planning, which takes a lot of our time, good planning. We must never forget we're always here to help people. That's what we must always do. And as we go through our routines, we aspire to always follow through on that, to help people. Mayor, I was supposed to certify the election before folks were sworn in this evening, the two councilmen, but it's already been certified. But I have recertification to present this evening. This is to certify the general election held on the 8th day of November in the year 2022. Councilman Fasolo was duly re-elected to serve as a member of the Elmwood Park Council for a full term in the County of Bergen. 2,448 people showed up to show their support. Councilman, can you come over? And Councilman, I'm going to present this to you, and if you can just stay here, because after the other councilman comes up, we have to do the Facebook picture. This is to certify that a general election held on the 8th day of November in the year 2022, Councilman Golobeck was duly re-elected to serve as a member of the Elmwood Park Council for a full term in the County of Bergen. The councilman has a lot of people that like him in this town. 2,431 total votes. Congratulations. Councilman? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Testing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening to all of our distinguished members that are here up on the dais, to our mayor, and most importantly, to all of our newly re-elected members. And before I begin, I want to especially congratulate each and every one of them, as well as our councilwoman, our council president, President Ballesteri. Let me just say, I'm very, very happy to see that you're there in that leadership role, and we all have great commitment and support for your leadership. So thank you so very much for all the work that you do. Congratulations to Councilman Golobeck and to Councilman Fasolo. But on behalf, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to each and every one of you. My name is Senator Nellie Poe, and I have the great honor to represent this wonderful borough of Elmwood Park, along with my colleagues, Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter and Assemblyman Benji Wimberly. We are truly honored and privileged to represent you in the New Jersey State Legislature. You have honored us with your support and electing us to represent you year after year. Please know that we will continue to do our work. We will continue to support and work very hard, and we're dedicated in making sure that we do that for all of our residents of the 35th Legislative District. I don't believe we've ever missed any organizational meeting that's been held here since we've been representing this wonderful town. So thank you so very much for your support. I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year, a healthy new year, one that will bring us all together in this coming year, especially during the difficult times that we have all gone through in this last year or so. So that is certainly behind us, and we're wishing each and every one of you a wonderful, wonderful new year. God bless you all. Thank you so very much.
Hi there, I'm Bergen County Commissioner Mary Amoroso, and I first met Dan Golobeck when he was even younger. What was that, 6 years ago? You know, between him and Frank Fasolo, these young guys are just burning up the town, and they're so good. But this is not to say, you have, I may say, the friendliest, nicest town council in the county of Bergen. They do. And mayor. Let me not leave out mayor. But I know you all, you've been so kind to us when we come and visit you. You do so much for the people of Elmwood Park, and we are so proud to call them our friends, and especially to Sandy today. Happy council presidency to you. I have commendations for Dan and for Frank. If you come down, we'll do the thing. So good to see
Good evening. Good evening. There we go. We're celebrating this evening, right? There we go. Hi, my name is Anthony Curidan. I'm your Bergen County Sheriff. You can recognize me by my short stature, my bald head, but you know, I call that that's my signature look. But nevertheless, I'd like to commend, first and foremost, the residents of Elmwood Park for recognizing the great services of those in your council. Mr. Dan, Mr. Fasolo, Golachek, I'm working on it, I'm practicing, okay? Forgive me. Golobeck. I owe you a drink. We'll take care of that. No, I just want to commend you for, again, recognizing and supporting these individuals who believe in servicing the community. Like I say in the sheriff department, to serve people, you have to love serving the people. And I think they've shown that amongst the whole board council within themselves, especially my good friend, Ms. Ballesteri. How you doing? She's a great person. I remember Facebook, she reached out for me, and ever since then, we've grown to be great friends, and I can get input from her relative to the law enforcement world. So I'd like to appreciate her for all she's done. But let's talk about those who have just recently been elected. Mayor, thank you. Mayor, thank you. You talked about the great record of these gentlemen right here. The one thing you got to love about public service is good governance. And Elmwood Park is one of the model communities that shows good governance. You have a great police department, Chief. The community outreach, Ms. Dennis.
I think this year well, not this year, probably going to be soon, right? But no, last year I think it was so many things going on. I spent more of my time over in this side of Bergen County, and some folks were jealous on the other side, so y'all got to help me out next time. But I can say, but so many times, it's great to come down Wood Park. You have great leadership. I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to provide the services that they have and more. And with that, I would like to call up my two friends there, my two councilmen, Solo and Golubek. I got it? There we go. Okay, I don't owe you one now. On behalf of the men and women of the Bergen County Sheriff's Department, we'd like to present the certificate of commendation to Councilman Francesco Fasolo in recognition of being sworn in at the Borough Council of Elmwood Park, presented this day by yours truly, Anthony Puritan. All I gotta do is.
No, he's got a good crowd.
I'm trying to get you part of the club.
No, he's got a good crowd.
Again, on behalf of the men and women of the Bergen County Sheriff's Department, we'd like to present this certificate of commendation on you being re-elected and sworn in at the Borough Council of Elmwood Park. On this day, by yours truly, Anthony Puritan. Again, congratulations. And lastly, thank you for supporting the first responders.
Okay, we want to thank all the dignitaries for being with us this evening. Now we're going to move on to council comments on what they've seen and heard here this evening, and we'll start off with Councilwoman Dennis.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Thank you to dignitaries as well. It's been an honor and a pleasure to work with Councilman Golubek and Councilman Fasolo. Congratulations, gentlemen. You ran a wonderful and respectful campaign. Over the years, you dedicated your time, efforts, and talents to helping move Elmwood Park forward, and I wish you guys nothing but success in your second and third terms. Thank you for your continued dedication to our town and our residents, and I look forward to continuing to learn from you both. Congratulations.
Thank you, and it's very nice having you back with us. Councilman Fasolo?
Thanks, Mayor. Got to get used to this new seat. I just want to welcome all the dignitaries and thank them for coming tonight. Mayor Andre Saya, Mayor and Principal Rich Rigoloso of Garfield. I took a personal day tomorrow. Senator Poe, my Vice Principal of Garfield Middle School, Miss Amy Sabani, County Clerk Hogan, Commissioner Amoroso, Assemblywoman Sumter, Board of Education Member Daniel Zoltek, Garfield Board of Education members Aaliyah Sanchez and Michelangelo Maleo, Garfield Council members Sugar Bench and Paul Maslag, Assemblyman Benji Wimberly, former Mayor Frank Caramagna, Sheriff Curitan, and any others that I forgot. I want to start by congratulating and thanking my colleague and my running mate, Daniel Golubek. I've had the pleasure of running 2 successful campaigns alongside you, which not many people older than us can say they have done in a lifetime. Congratulations, Councilman. I look forward to another 3 years of progressing this borough alongside you. Next, let's give it up for Mayor Andre Saya. Mayor, thank you for giving me the great honor of swearing me in tonight. You're a true champion of progress, a genuine soul, and you have truly become a great friend to me and my family. I look forward to working together on many different issues that affect both of our communities. Thank you. Over the past year, I've faced certain struggles. At some point, I even questioned whether I would be able to sit up here tonight. But with the love and support of my family, I was able to face that adversity and continue to do what I love. My mom, my sister Rosa, Ralph, my Aunt Liliana, my Uncle Rob, my grandparents, my brothers Gaetano and Carlo, you are the foundation that keeps me from falling. My biggest supporters and the reason that I have the strength to go on through storms and come out stronger on the other end. Thank you for all that you do for me every day, and I love you all. To the residents of Elmwood Park, thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with leading this community. My love for our hometown runs deep in my veins. I promise to continue to lead with integrity, honesty, and humbleness, never forgetting that I serve you, the residents. In the past few years, we have done a tremendous job as a council, with everything from infrastructure to safety and to community events. We are starting to see this town move forward and realize its true potential. Thank you all for having the confidence to elect me to another term, and I will not let you down. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Golubek?
Thank you, Mayor. Many people to thank that are here tonight and some that are not. I do want to start off by thanking and congratulating Councilman Francesco Fasolo on his second term being elected to the council. We had a fun journey running for council this time. It's an honor to be a partner alongside you, and I know that we're going to be doing this for many more years up in this day. So I look forward to all the great things that we're going to do. To our current council members, mayor, borough administrator, clerk, borough attorney, your help and support to do this every day, to do this every month, does not go unnoticed, and I appreciate you all very much also. Our state legislative leadership, Senator Poe, Assemblyman Benji Wimberly, and Assemblywoman Siobhan DeSumter, have brought millions of dollars to Elmwood Park. Millions of dollars to Elmwood Park. The senator procured over $1 million to do the lamp lighting that we see on Market Street, that all our beautiful holiday decorations were on. The assemblyman, in his work with the Education and Budget Committee, has gotten the Elmwood Park School District literally millions of more dollars in state aid over the last 4 years. They're true leaders for Elmwood Park. I want to thank Patterson Mayor Andre Saya for coming to Elmwood Park. This is his 19th appearance in Elmwood Park in the last 24 months. We love having him. He's a tremendous public servant. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Garfield Mayor Richard Rigoloso, he's the mayor of Garfield. He's my boss in Garfield. But I chose him asked him to swear me in because above everything else, he's a friend. And friends are there for each other. And in tough moments in my life, he's been a friend and there for me. And that's why I asked him. And I thank you, Mayor, for being here. Thank you so much. I need to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my brother, who have always supported me in doing this public service since I was 14 and yelling at board meetings to 18 when I started actually running. So I want to thank my family for everything. I want to thank my friends who are here, my childhood friends that I've made the last few years, friends that I know from Elmwood Park. I have many friends here from Garfield, so every time I run for election, they make the fact that I have friends in Garfield like a big issue. So can I hear it from my friends from Garfield who are here tonight? Yeah! So just to close, I started coming to council meetings about 12 years ago, just sitting there observing, and I came for many years. And Elmwood Park 10, 12 years ago was stagnant, was flat. The council came, they paid the bills, they talked about a few things, but in my opinion, there was very little forward thinking, very little discussion about what are the out-of-the-box things we can do to improve this town, how can we spend money to make this town better. And that's what got me involved. And 6 years ago, I had the honor of joining the Elmwood Park Council. I'm very proud to work with this group and this council, and including other council members that have served with us. I'm very proud of the 40 roads that we've paved in the last few years. I'm very proud of the over 200 trees that we've planted in the last 3 years. I'm very proud of the 5 new parks that we've renovated in the last 5 years. I'm proud, as the mayor said, of the 0% tax increase that we accomplished this year. And I will be very proud when we very likely repeat that this year in 2023. And I want to sum it up by saying, while I'm very proud of all the work we've done together, there is so much more to do. And I look so forward to working with my colleagues the next 3 years to making this happen. And I truly do believe that 2023 will be one of the most important years in Elmwood Park's history. So I thank you all for coming. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Pellegrin?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I want to congratulate my colleagues, Councilman Fasolo and Councilman Gullibach, on your reelection. Our team the last few years has accomplished so much for our Elmwood Park community. There are many more projects and upgrades in the near future. I look forward to working together to keep our community moving forward. Congratulations to Council President Balistrieri. Wishing you success in the year ahead in your new role. Also, I know this is a little bit premature, but if people are leaving, I want to say this ahead of time. I want to congratulate everyone who will be appointed to a board this evening. A big thank you to those who served on boards. There are non-paying positions, and I truly appreciate all of your dedication to our Elmwood Park community. And lastly, I wish everyone a healthy and happy, peaceful 2023. Let's all continue to work together for an even better Elmwood Park. Thank you all.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilwoman Sheridan?
Well, how do I follow that? All right, first of all, I want to congratulate Councilman Fazzola, going back. Sandy, congratulations. I know running a campaign is very hard, takes a lot of work. I'm impressed on the way you guys did it. I'm sure we're all going to work together, and we're just going to keep on going. We just got to keep going forward, and there's no looking back. So I just want to say congratulations to everybody. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Council President Balistieri.
I would like to thank my colleagues for your support and confidence in me to serve as Council President for 2023. I take this honor seriously. I will continue to work together and keep communication open between myself and my colleagues so we can continue our work for the residents of Elmwood Park. I would also like to thank my family for always being by my side and supporting my decisions that ultimately affect all of us. Having the support from my family makes serving my hometown something special, and I take pride in. Special thank you to my friend Patterson Mayor Andre Saya for swearing me in this evening. I am honored that you took the time out of your busy schedule, and I appreciate you being here a part of this evening. I would like to congratulate my colleagues, Dan and Francesco. You have both worked hard and ran a stellar campaign of facts and accomplishments that you should be very proud of. I am honored to call you my friends. I look forward to us working together in 2023 to continue our progress for our residents and Elmwood Park that we proudly call our home. I especially thank the voters that believed in both councilmen to support them for another term. I am confident that they will continue to work as hard to continue the progress. Councilman Fasolo, when you came on board, you came on with a driving force to make positive changes. Your passion to get our young students involved is exceptional. I know you will continue that passion. To Councilman Golovic, I go back to when you were a student in high school, attending Board of Education meetings, and spoke up to share your view and concerns. What always stayed with me is when you were approximately 15 years old, and I was running for election. You called me while I was in the middle of making dinner and asked me if I wanted to campaign that moment. I knew I couldn't say no to a young man with energy to help me. So I dropped everything and went walking with you. So that night they didn't have dinner, but they were okay with it. I knew then that government was in your future. Having both of you on council also brings new, fresh ideas to our residents. Stay tuned, everyone, for an even better Elmwood Park in 2023. And I also just want to say thank you to all the dignitaries. If I miss someone, I apologize. County Commissioner Rosso, Bergen County Sheriff Puritan, Assemblyman Wimberly, County Clerk Hogan, County Commissioner Rosso, Senator Poe, Assemblywoman Sumter, Garfield Mayor Rigoloso, of course, our mayor from Patterson, Mayor Sayet, and thank you to our Pastor Ron for his prayers at all our meetings.
Thank you, Council President. So I guess it's my turn, and let me start by saying many, many moons ago, I had the opportunity of being elected as a councilman the first time, and you're kind of in shock that you won, that you work hard, and there's a winner and there's a loser. But the second time is sweeter. It's sweeter because you know now that what you're doing is being accepted out there by the residents, and it's got to be a greater feeling for both of you guys tonight, and especially to mom, dad, uncles, aunts, and cousins and friends. And that young lady, what's your name, young lady? Do you know somebody here? And what's his name? God bless you. I'd get into what you got for Christmas, but I think it would take too much time. You want to tell me anyhow? All right, start planning for next year. So the important thing is we are charged by the residents who vote for us to do a good job. As the sheriff said, scandal-free government, good government. That's what we are charged to do each and every day. And what I try to preach to my colleagues up here is that when we come through that door where that pretty young lady is standing, Marlene, leave the politics out there and let us come in here with a clear spirit, keeping in mind why we were elected, which is to serve the public, and once again, keeping the politics out of here. I say that to the newly elected, and I say it to the balance of the council. We talk about a great 23. That'll happen if we keep the politics out there. But in any case, I wish you the best for the year. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short recess. If you're welcome to stay. If not, good night.
Thank you. Mayor, I'd like to reestablish a quorum. On roll call, we have council members Dennis. Here. Fasolo.
Here.
Golubek.
Here.
Pellegrin.
Here.
Sheridan.
Here.
Council President Ballestieri.
Here.
Mayor Coletti.
Here.
We have reestablished a quorum. Next on our agenda, we have selection of council representative to the planning board.
Before I ask for a nomination, I'd just like to recommend Terry Sheridan for this position. I gave it a lot of thought. She is in her second year as a councilwoman, and it wouldn't hurt her at all to gain the experience of the planning board. That's what we try to do, is to give each and every council person the following year that they're here a different board position, so they learn from within that entity. May I have a nomination for a council representative to the planning board?
I'd like to nominate Councilman Francesco Fasolo.
I second that.
Any discussion on this? Call the roll.
Resolution R-02-23, selection of council representative to planning board, whereas a nomination was made by Councilmember Golubek and seconded by Councilmember Ballesteri to name Councilmember Fasolo as council representative to the planning board. Now therefore it be resolved by the council that Councilmember Fasolo is hereby named the council representative to the planning board for the year 2023.
Call the roll.
May I have a motion on the resolution?
We had the motion before. Oh, you need a second?
I need a motion.
Second.
Okay. First by Golubek, second by Council President Ballesteri. On roll call, we have Council Members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
No.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, we have appointments. We have Resolution R-03-23, appointment of Borough Attorney. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that appointment of Salvatore Ingraffia Esquire as Borough Attorney for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $65,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have Council Members Council Members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now we have Resolution R-04-23, appointment of bond counsel. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Stephen Rogat Esquire as bond counsel for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $15,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
Motion on the resolution.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have Council Members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-05-23, appointment of Borough Auditor. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Stephen Wilcox, RMA, as Borough Auditor for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $75,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that the Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute said contract for said term.
Motion on the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have Council Members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-06-23, appointment of Borough Prosecutor. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Kelly M. Reyes Esquire as Borough Prosecutor for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $27,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
Motion on the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have Council Members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. R-07-23, appointment of public defender. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Kurt Geisler Esquire as public defender for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $20,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have Council Members Dennis. Fasolo.
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. R-08-23, appointment of public defender. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Puglisi and Salimi LLP as public defender for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $10,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that the mayor, Robert Coletti, and acting borough clerk, Shanae Morris, are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
May I have a motion on the resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. Our roll call, we have council members Dennis. Yes. Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek,
Yes.
Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, we have Resolution R-09-23, appointment of municipal engineer. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of the Limo Group as municipal engineer for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $700,000, including capital and escrow accounts, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and acting borough clerk Shanae Mars are hereby authorized to execute the contract for said term.
May I have a motion on the resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Dennis. Yes. Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek,
Yes.
Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now we have Resolution R-10-23, appointment of Borough Planner. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of DMR Architects as Borough Planner for a period of 1 year at a cost not to exceed $40,000, term ending December 31st, 2023, and the same is hereby confirmed. Be it further resolved that Mayor Robert Coletti and Acting Borough Clerk Shanae Morris are hereby authorized to execute this contract for said term.
I'm sorry, I lost my place here.
Um,
We're looking for a motion on
Yes.
on the ordinance.
So moved.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Golubek. On roll call, we have council members Dennis. Yes. Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now we have ordinances on first reading. We have Resolution R-11-23, introduce ordinance number 23-01 on first reading. Be it resolved that an ordinance entitled, an ordinance to amend, an ordinance entitled, an ordinance to establish the Water Department of the Borough of Elmwood Park, Bergen County, New Jersey, to fix the rates and prices to be charged for the use of water and establish rules and regulations for the distribution, supply, use, and protection of said water, and penalties for the violation of certain said rules and regulations. Be passed and adopted on first reading, and be it resolved that a final hearing on said ordinance will be heard in the municipal building on Thursday, January 19, 2023, at 7:00 p.m., or as soon thereafter as same can be heard, at which time any persons interested in said ordinance can be heard. Be it further resolved that the borough clerk, being she is hereby authorized to advertise in the legal newspaper, a notice of introduction and final hearing as required by law.
Mr. Foligno, would you mind breaking this down for us?
This is basically just the renewal of the ordinance establishing the water department for the borough, as the borough attorney just indicated to me.
So basically, we're passing on the cost that's coming from Passaic Valley? Correct. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. May I have a motion on the ordinance?
So moved.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis. Yes. Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek. Yes. Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Would you like to take a sip of water before you start the consent agenda?
Sure.
A lot of reading going on here.
Okay, moving on to the consent agenda, we have resolutions R-12-23, Open Public Meetings Act, R-13-23, Declaration of official newspapers, R-14-23, annual notice of public meeting calendar, R-15-23, designation of official depositories, R-16-23, cash management plan, R-17-23, affirmation of the civil rights policy, R-18-23, 2023 temporary budget appropriations, R-19-23, agreement adopting flexible benefits spending plan, R-20-23, resolution establishing petty cash fund, police department, R-21-23, authorizing cash fund, police department, R-22-23, resolution establishing petty cash fund, recreation department, R-23-23, appointment of public agency compliance officer, R-24-23, approve property tax delinquency rates, R-25-23, appoint licensed water operator, D-Block Environmental Services, R-26-23, appoint licensed sewer operator, D-Block Environmental Services, R-27-23, appoint licensed site remediation, Excel Environmental Resources, Inc., R-28-23, award bid for vegetative waste recycling to RER Supply. R-29-23, appointment of continuing disclosure agent, Phoenix Advisors LLC. R-30-23, appoint municipal grant writer, Millennium Strategies. R-31-23, appoint informational technology consultant, Intrep Solutions LLC. R-32-23, appoint special legal counsel, Abruzzi, McDermott, Mastro, and Murphy. R-33-23, appoint special legal counsel, Santo T. Alampi, Esquire, Law Office of Santo T. Alampi, LLC. R-34-23, appoint special counsel representation for property tax appeals. R-35-23, appoint payroll services, Action Data. R-36-23, appoint municipal medical physician / medical provider Michael Kelly. R-37-23, appoint municipal financial advisor NW Capital Markets, Inc. R-38-23, appoint risk manager Allen Associates. R-39-23, authorize agreement for a certified recycling professional with the Bergen County Utilities Authority. R-40-23, resolution regarding mutual aid plan and rapid deployment force interlocal service agreement. R-40-23, appoint rent leveling board secretary Carrie Peretti. R-42-23, appoint special legal counsel Michael A. Bukowski. R-43-23, appoint special counsel Cannabis and Marijuana Administrative Board. R-44-23, appointing board secretary to the Cannabis and Marijuana Administrative Board. R-45-23, resolutions to accept consent agenda.
Motion on the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. Our roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek. Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, we have appointments to the various boards. Thank you. Okay, we have Resolution R-46-23, appointment of Board of Health member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Dominic Scalcione to the Board of Health for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Golubek, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-47-23, appointment of Board of Health member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Clarissa Proctor to the Board of Health for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballesteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-48-23, appointment of Board of Health member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Doris Wechsler to the Board of Health for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
May I have a motion on the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek. Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-49-23, appointment of Board of Adjustment member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Robert Feliciano to the Board of Adjustment, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin, and roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-50-23, appointment of Board of Adjustment member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Myrna Place to the Board of Adjustment, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Sorry.
Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably the longest evening we will have all year. We have to get this in back of us to keep this government moving. So it might be boring, it might be interesting, but in the meantime, I'm giving our clerk a little break there for the second. So.
Okay, thank you. Resolution R-51-23, appointment of Board of Adjustment member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Greg Letterman to the Board of Adjustment, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-52-23, appointment of Board of Adjustment member, Board of Adjustment alternate number 1. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Jennifer Romero to the Board of Adjustment as alternate number 1, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-53-23, appointment of Recreation Advisory Board member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Frank Delicati to the Recreation Advisory Board for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. Our roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-54-23, appointment of Recreation Advisory Board member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Alyssa Matera to the Recreation Advisory Board for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion on the resolution.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. A roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin.
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Council President Ballestieri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-55-23, appointment of Recreation Advisory Board member. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Brenda Hoffman to the Recreation Advisory Board for a period of 3 years, term ending December 31st, 2025, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis.
Yes.
Fasolo.
Yes.
Gullabek.
Yes.
Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-56-23, appointment of library board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Barbara Marquez to the library board for a period of 5 years, term ending December 31st, 2027, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-57-23, appointment of rent leveling board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Jennifer Romero to the rent leveling board for a period of 4 years, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
May I have a motion on the resolution?
So move.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-58-23, appointment of rent leveling board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Mariner Place to the rent leveling board for a period of 4 years, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-59-23, appointment of rent leveling board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Stephen Cosmuno to the rent leveling board for a period of 4 years, term ending December 31st, 2026, and the same is hereby confirmed.
May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-60-23, appointment of cannabis board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Francesco Fasolo to the borough's cannabis board as a full member, term ending December 31st, 2023, be is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-61-23, appointment of cannabis board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Tanisha Dennis to the borough's cannabis board as a full member, term ending December 31st, 2023, be and is hereby confirmed. Sorry.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-62-23, appointment of cannabis board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Joseph Pride to the borough's cannabis board as a full member, term ending December 31st, 2023, be and is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll.
First by Pellegrin, second by Fasolo. On roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution R-63-23, appointment of cannabis board member. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Elmwood Park that the appointment of Timothy Pavelski to the borough's cannabis board as a full member, term ending December 31st, 2023, be and is hereby confirmed.
Motion, please.
So move.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll.
First by Fasolo, second by Pellegrin. Our roll call, we have council members Dennis,
Yes.
Fasolo,
Yes.
Golubek, Pellegrin,
Yes.
Sheridan,
Yes.
Council President Ballasteri.
Yes.
Motion carries. Mayor, at this time, I would like to move to mayoral reports. Appointments. Thank you.
That's a
We-
twist, huh? Me
Yes.
giving it to you?
We have Gino Benamini, Planning Board Member, 4-year term. Romano Inturi, Planning Board Member, 4-year term. Robert Elder, Planning Board Member, 4-year term. Andrew Tessalano, Planning Board Alternate Number 1, unexpired term. Eric Sampson, Planning Board Alternate Number 2, 3-year term. Councilwoman Sheridan, Mayor's Alternate, Planning Board, pleasure of Mayor. Carl Roberts, Mayor's Delegate, Planning Board, pleasure of Mayor. Pamela Choices, Mayor's Delegate, Library Board, pleasure of Mayor.
So we'll need a motion on this, correct?
No,
No?
no,
Just,
it's your board.
I tell you, law's crazy sometimes, huh? Very difficult to understand.
At this time, Mayor, I will turn the meeting over to you for council reports.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I applaud you for sitting through that. Could you imagine this young lady? I think you better sleep late tomorrow. We'll allow
Does
it,
a
right?
great job,
Yes.
yep.
Okay, council reports. I guess we'll start off with the lady who's hasn't been with us for a while, and that's due to a good reason, and we're very happy to have her back. Mrs. Dennis?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm glad to be back. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy holidays. Just wanted to congratulate everyone again this evening. Thank you to everyone who served on our boards and all our new appointments. I wish you guys a lot of success. And again, congratulations to Councilman Fasolo and Councilman Golubek for their reappointment. Progress, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Fasolo?
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to thank everybody who volunteered for our boards and were approved tonight to serve on our boards. Your commitment to your community does not go unnoticed, and we really appreciate it. I also want to, I didn't include it in my speech, but I also want to congratulate newly appointed Council President Balistrieri. Your experience and your humbleness will definitely serve that seat great. So congratulations again. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Councilman Golubek?
Thank you, Mayor. I too neglected to congratulate my colleague, Sandy Balsieri, in becoming council president. So I congratulate you, Sandy. And I also want to thank you for the kind words you had to say about me. I think that's it. I think I'll save the rest for the other meeting in
When
January.
there's nothing there to say nothing. I love it. Councilwoman Pellegrin?
Progress.
Wow,
Mayor.
wow. We want to go home, I can tell you that. Councilwoman Sheridan?
Progress, Mayor.
Council President, for the second time in 2023, huh?
Yes. I know I said a lot, so I'll keep it very short. I just wanted to also congratulate all those who were appointed to their board seats tonight. I welcome you and look forward to working with you. Also to those who have served over the years, thank you for your commitment. We are asked throughout the year from several residents for an opportunity to be able to get involved, and we try to do our best to accommodate. Congratulations. Welcome back again, Borough Attorney Sal Graffia. Look forward to working with you. And also to all our other professionals that were appointed. And Chief, I look forward to moving forward 2023, working with you. You do a lot for our community, and we certainly appreciate you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. And my final word would be that everyone out there have a healthy new year, most important. All right, this time I'd like to open to the public. May I get a motion to open to the public?
So move. Second.
Anyone from the public care to speak on any item they care to talk about?
Good evening, everyone. There isn't much in life that surprises me at this age, but one thing I was surprised at is that I was not renewed for the Board of Health. It was a shock when I came here. I don't know why it happened, but I do realize that sometimes things happen in life. I'm not going to question it. Obviously, it's something I have to live with. The only thing I will ask in the future is that you give people a heads up. Maybe the head of the committee or whatever, it's too late for me, could give someone a phone call and just say, look, you're not being reappointed, before you come to me and be embarrassed in front of people who come up to you and say, why aren't you reappointed? And you have to explain to somebody it was a council decision, it's something that happens, it has nothing to do with one's ability, capability, or willingness to serve, and it's just something that happens in life. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'd just like to say, Mrs. Freitag, as the liaison to the Board of Health, I think you did a phenomenal job. You were always there, you were at every event, and like everyone wants a turn at something, I think you did a really, really great job. And I'd just like to say that to you and thank you for all your hard work.
I too would like to piggyback on that and say that whatever she does, she works very hard and gives it her all, and you will be missed. Yes, sir.
Jeffrey Freitag, 35 Hillman Drive. I have a question on the agenda regarding the mayoral appointments and regarding the council's appointment on the planning board. Now, I'm missing something here. There's Councilwoman Sheridan, Mayor's alternate, Planning Board, pleasure of Mayor. Carl Roberts, Mayor's delegate, Planning Board, pleasure of Mayor. In other words, if you're absent, then the person is there, which would be Carl Roberts. So now, Councilwoman Sheridan, Mayor's alternate. What is that?
I'm going to have the attorney explain it because I got to be honest with you, I'm confused myself with that.
The reason, because Councilman, he was appointed as the Councilman Fasolo.
By the council.
By the,
My recommendation was Terry Sheridan.
right, I understand that. So how do you end up, I thought you'd end up with an alternate, which would have been Mr. Roberts, and then a council representative, which is Councilman Fasolo.
Right.
So how is it this?
Is it a mistake in the paperwork? Or could you explain it?
I would tend to say that under the circumstances, the mayor picks the alternative to alternate.
Yeah, but Jeff has a point that the alternate is Carl Roberts, which I'm not sure why Councilwoman Sheridan was on the agenda here. I think it was maybe a miscommunication that said maybe he was going to recommend Councilwoman Sheridan, but that didn't work out. They appointed me. So I'm not sure why she's on the
It's voted
agenda.
on now, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, the mayoral appointments aren't voted on, but I was voted on, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that went with them.
Okay.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Jeff.
Who am I going to see in first?
You're going to see me, Jeff, because I was
Okay.
duly appointed and voted on.
Okay, the other thing is I see there are appointments to the cannabis. I see Mr. Councilman Golovic has an answer or something. Or no? No. The cannabis board. I brought up in the past, and I know I thought there was are there going to be public meetings?
Yes, at the last cannabis meeting, sorry, Mayor, if I may.
You're not mayor yet there, buddy. Slow down.
Not yet, but at the last cannabis meeting, we did vote to make them public.
Okay.
So going forward, they are going to be advertised and made public.
Great. Okay, thank you. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Jeff. Anybody else care to speak? Yes. Name and address, please.
Pamela Troisi, 31 Elmwood Drive. On August 13th, 2022, my daughter lost her 3.5-month-old baby to sudden infant death syndrome. The number one cause of death for infants between the age of 3 months and 12 months is a sleep-related accident. I'm going to say that again. The number one cause of death for an infant between the ages of 3 and 12 months old is a sleep-related death. I'm going to give you a second to think about that. We would never put our child in a car without a car seat. We take so many other safety precautions for our children, but we often don't think about sleep. Since then, I became an ambassador for Cribs for Kids. They have a program where they work with community organizations and first responders in offering cribs to people who don't have them. Obviously, sleeping with an adult or sleeping in an unsafe crib, an old one perhaps, increases the risk of death. So I would like to ask Councilwoman Lorraine Pellegrin to consider making the Residence Assistance Program a part of the partnership with Cribs for Kids, and also Chief Foligno for the police department and also the fire department. I can forward you the information if you'd like to explore that. Thank you.
So basically, Pam, you're looking to partner in with these three organizations?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess that's something we could take up at our next work meeting, and we'll take it into high consideration.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for expressing that sad situation.
Yes, and if I can just address the audience, as an ambassador, I'm committed to sharing safe sleep with 3 people a day. So please do not ever sleep with an infant. It doesn't matter if you think you're just napping, please put them in a crib. Nothing in the crib but a pacifier and a tight-fitted sheet. And that's all I wanted to share.
Thank you. Anyone else care to speak? If not, I will call for an adjournment. A motion to adjourn?
So move.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's the loudest I heard an aye this evening. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.